Boom, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Odin Chronicles episode number 18. All right, quick update for today. Today was pretty shitty, honestly. Going through this recursion section is really challenging. Was going through these questions today that they have you linked to in the assignments. This code quiz thing here, and links you to some JavaScript interview prep questions, all on recursion. And some of these aren't too bad, like questions 1 and 2, sum all numbers, getting like the power of the number, using base and exponents and all that shit. These two weren't too bad. But man, once you get to question like 3 and beyond, all the way to 9, they were very challenging. And I struggled hard with this today. Man, I think for all the rest of the problems besides 1 and 2, I had to look at the solution for all of them. And I put forth a good effort, like 10, 15 minutes thinking about it. And man, I could not figure out any of these. Challenging questions, like we got this one here, check all values in the array. We got to write a function called all, which accepts an array and a callback, and returns true if every value in the array returns true and passes a parameter to the callback function. Man, it's just like when I read that, it's just like, oh my God, it's just like noise to me. It just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like I have to think super hard on these problems, and I think of a good game plan of how to approach these. And I struggle with these type of problems. I mean, to tell you the truth. And then you look at the answer here, it's like, what the hell? Like, I wouldn't even guess to even do this stuff. Like, making a copy of the array using array.slice, which returns shallow copies of the array, and using shift to, like, pop out the first element. It's like, what? Oh, my God. I don't know. I mean, I'm praying that I get some good sleep, I have some good dreams, and I wake up in the morning and this stuff makes maybe a little bit more sense. But man, this was rough today. I mean, God, I'll go over number 9 here. I mean, all these are hard, but we'll check on number 9. The function should return an array containing repetitions of the number argument. God, this one. For instance, replicate 3 and 5, those little parameters there, should return 555. Okay, print 5 3 times. Okay. If the times argument is negative, return an empty array. God, I mean, look at this. I mean, man, maybe to someone, some poor soul watching this, they can figure this out, but man, this is so confusing to me. And look at the answer here, and it's like 3 lines of code. It's like nothing. So anyway, enough of me rambling on these recursion problems. It's pretty crazy. And then after that, after I finished the recursion problems, I went on to the project. Let me pull that up quick. The recursion project. I mean, dude, all I got done was the warm up and the Fibonacci. I had to think hard on this one. I don't know. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out, if not more. I eventually did figure it out. Kind of from memory, though, honestly. I should say mostly from memory, though. I remember solving this a while back. Like briefly have some programming background and like very little experience, but yeah, studied recursion a little bit, and I remember Fibonacci was one of them, so I kind of remember how to solve it. So I guess that's kind of cheating there, but then I got to assignment 1, which has us write a function fibs, takes a number, returns an array containing that many numbers from the Fibonacci sequence. Using an example input of 8, this function should return the array of, the 8 numbers there. Man, I was really confused on this. Kind of wrote some pseudocode and some questions that I can ask tomorrow. I mean, I was going to ask them tonight, but man, I mean, I feel like I just figured out a couple good questions that I can ask tomorrow, and I don't want to waste anyone's time on the Discord here. I really don't. I really want to make sure I ask a really good coding question, and I'm not already frustrated when I ask it, because that's just going to be wasting someone's time, and that's going to be a waste of my time too. When you're frustrated, you can't think straight. So anyway, that's pretty much what I got there today. I want to give an update and how I'm doing there, keep myself accountable and all that good shit. Man, I just realized that, when you're starting out and you're learning this programming, I mean, man, even if you're way into it, I mean, you're gonna have good days and you're gonna have days that you hit a fucking wall, and where you literally get punched in the face, where it feels like nothing's working, nothing's making sense, where every line of code or every article you read in the assignments is just like an alien language to you, like nothing makes sense. Man, you're gonna have those days. You're gonna have those days, but you still have to show up. You still got to put in the time. You still got to put in the work. You just got to take it on the chin, and you just got to learn from it. It's like, hey, okay, maybe I can try this next time. Hey, I've been through this before. Let me try this approach this time. So those are all the little things you learn. You still have to show up, and you still have to try. Um, because you're just going to feel worse if you just, hey, I don't feel good. Let me just quit and save it for tomorrow. And then tomorrow becomes the next day, and you keep blowing it off and blowing it off. And guys, it's from experience. I've been even in other things in my life too. I've been a dumbass with that shit. So never put anything off. Just do what you can on it. Try your best. Put a good forth effort into it. And then if you're stuck, really just ask for help. But ask a good coding question too. I don't want to go into Discord anymore and just like, oh, I'm so confused. I don't even know what to do. Like, well, let me just spend a little more time really crafting out a good question, looking at the problem a little bit more, and see when I can come out of it. Man, so that's about it. Don't base things off your emotion. Just, hey, this is what's on the list today. I want to study for this many hours, or I want to attempt this and do this here and study this. Just keep making your list and calling your list. Keep checking things off your list there. Still show up and still get the work done. Honestly, fuck your emotions. Get it done. You're going to be tired. You're going to be stressed. You're going to be angry at times. May take a small break and then come back to it, but you still have to put in the time, and tomorrow's another day. So the only easy day was yesterday, and whatever it takes to get this assignment done. This recursion project here, there's assignment 1, but you got to write it iteratively for the first one. No idea how to do that. And then you got to write it recursively for the next one. No idea to do that too, but somehow I have to figure it out. And then we have this assignment 2, which is merge sort. And yeah, they're giving us a lot of resources here to help piece together the problem, figure it out. This should be an interesting one. Yeah, but that's about it there. Kind of wrote some pseudocode down here. Don't want to waste your time reading this here, but yeah, that's Fibonacci right there. Yeah, just kind of writing some pseudocode there. We know we got to have an array. We have a loop, and we know we got to print numbers, or at least return something from the array. So that's what I got down there. I got some questions for tomorrow. How am I supposed to access the Fibonacci sequence using iteration? Hey, am I supposed to be referencing the function above? Like, how am I supposed to be referencing the Fibonacci sequence in here? I don't know. How am I supposed to loop through the numbers as well? Like, what am I looping through? I don't know. Those are two of my main questions there. That's about it there. Tough one today. Hey, I take it on the chin. Got punched in the face hard today, but I'm coming back tomorrow with goddamn a vengeance, okay? That's what I'm coming back for. We're not quitting here. We've made it this far. We are not goddamn quitting. And that's about it. You might not appreciate the cuss words or the cursing and whatever you want to call it, all that shit, but man, I don't care. I don't care. Some days it gets really hard. It gets really, really hard and frustrating, and you got to let it loose sometimes. And if you're coming across this video and you want to learn programming, understand, hey, it's going to be hard. You're going to have tough days. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to curse. You're going to go crazy sometimes, and it happens. Take it on the chin. Tomorrow's another day. And that's about it, guys. Boom. Until next time. Peace, guys.